All right, welcome to the fireplace. My name is Sanguti, and I want to take this opportunity to invite you to this conversation. I know you guys have been, looking forward to today's interview with Kennedy Baroka, young author, teacher, entrepreneur, and so many other things. So, karibu sana, bro.
Asante sana.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Yes.
I thank God for everything.
Uh-huh. Corona has spared us, so lazima tushukuru.
Ya lazima tushukuru. Kuna wenye wamepigwa nayo na sahi hawako.
Okay.
So for us who we are here, it's actually grateful.
Yeah, true. Karibu sana ba.
Asante.
Yes, now beginning our conversation because today we're just gonna be, going into your work of writing, and you've briefed me that you've been doing some writing for some time now.
Yeah.
So just now introduce yourself holistically in case there's something I missed, so that people can know you and then tell them what you do.
Yeah, so I'm called Kennedy Baroka, and I'm a teacher by profession, and I'm also a writer.
Okay.
What I also do most. So I have a bachelor degree of education from Moi University.
Okay.
And I started writing way back when I was in Moi University first year.
First year?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a while.
First year student is when I started writing. But you know, writing is not like writing a music lyrics. It's tough. It's tough. It's not just a thing that you will wake up today and tomorrow you are through.
Just give me a moment. I take you back before you started writing. Whether this is something that you foresaw. Unajua, in psychology there are development stages where wishful thinking, like when I grow up I want to be a doctor, and then there's some time you come to realize you have a skill in writing. So when did you convince yourself that you want to get into writing?
Actually, it was way back in primary school. And for sure, you know, I did not study for 1 year. Class 7, I didn't study that class.
Okay.
I just went and do the exam, and that was it. So that period, that 1 year period, when I did not go to school, is when I realized that I have that analytical skills.
It was a part-time, engagement. Now that you're not in school.
Yeah, I did not.
Were you not in school in class 7?
In that time, you know, I was in a private school.
Okay.
And unfortunately, my father passed on.
Okay.
And on the same year, my mother also was retrenched.
Okay.
So
that was unfortunate.
It was unfortunate, and it was a tough year that year. So we had no option. So my mother didn't have something to give us or something like that. So it was a tough year, and I was in a private school. So that period of recollecting and doing some two stuffs, financial crisis before you recover. So I was forced also to drop out of school. But I didn't drop out. That year, I used to teach myself. I used to go and borrow some notes, some textbooks somewhere. Then I just study by myself. And imagine, by the time I was transferring to a school, I went to, it was an interview, and on that exam that I was taken through, I had 316 marks. And this is something that I had taught.
You were teaching yourself at home for a whole year?
For a whole year.
Wow.
So I realized that I have that ability of reading books, correcting some mistakes here and there, and analyzing things. And from there is when now I started picking up.
Okay.
So all that year and some years to come, is when now I started putting some notes down, some words, forming sentences, and all that into a book.
Okay. Did you do anything significant after you joined university? Did you write your first book in campus?
Yeah, I wrote my first book in campus. This one was dedicated foods,
Mhm.
but this one was a fiction one.
Okay.
So I finished it,
Mhm.
but I didn't do much with it because I realized, Kenyans,
Mm.
especially the market, my target audience was at least a young adult.
Mhm.
But I realized that this market is a little bit not good because these young adults like Facebook,
Mm. Mm.
Twitter, all those things. So
We
to
want
have
to
a
do a
point,
movie rather than read a book.
yeah.
Okay.
So I had to pause with that one.
Mhm.
And
But the book is complete.
yeah, the book is complete. It's published.
Mhm.
It's only a matter of printing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's when I was also in campus,
Mm.
I realized that we have changed the constitution,
Mhm.
and there were some gaps. So while in campus,
Mm.
I used to go and teach
Mhm.
part time.
Mhm.
Or maybe you don't have a lecture that day, and the school
Mhm.
calls you
Mhm.
to intervene. Maybe they don't have a teacher.
Mm.
So it's when also I realized that we have some gaps in the school syllabus and the way the old writers. Now
Mm. Mm.
we need to advance
Mhm.
the way those writers that wrote the books that we are using.
Mhm.
Our children cannot use those
Cannot
books.
use those books.
So I
True.
realized that we need to do some advancement,
Okay.
incorporating the new constitution
Mm.
and
Mm.
bringing it into place the first.
This is 300 pages.
300 pages, but it's not that big. It can be voluminous, but the content is just palatable to children's palate. It's not that it's too big
It can be
children.
consumed.
Yeah, it can be consumed. Can be consumed by the children.
Ah.
And all, even any other person that want to understand now the new system of governance, the 21st century phenomenon.
Mhm.
Like when you are in school, you are just told that the sun shifts from those tropic of Cancer to the equator, but you are never told the reason. The teacher just told you that the sun is stagnant at the same time,
Yes.
but it's shifting.
Yes.
Even if you ask that teacher of yours, he could not be in a position to answer it.
Mhm. Mhm.
So some of those things is what the social
What you
studies
have captured.
yeah, have captured.
What you have captured.
So we have the county, the structure of the county government.
Mhm. Mhm.
We have teachers struggling at the moment. They don't know how counties is structured.
Mm.
The way they restructured the national government,
Mhm.
from the presidency there
Mm.
to the chief,
Mhm.
they don't know.
Mhm.
So this is their book.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is their book.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're speaking to Mr. Kennedy Baroka. Is an entrepreneur. He's a teacher. He's a writer. He has written a very beautiful book here. It's called Social Studies in a Nutshell, and it's covering from standard 4 to class 8.
Standard 4 to 8.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a book that is covering those classes.
So tell us tell the people how useful this book is, because I'm sure parents probably are watching.
Yeah, this book is useful, and the way I've said it is called social studies in a nutshell. Social studies in a nutshell is just an English idiom meaning in a summary, in brief.
Yes.
So I'm bringing the whole complex social study in a few words, in a brief way in which children and even the general public can understand.
Okay.
So it comes in two parts. Part one tackles the primary syllabus, and part two actually is the general public education at the back there. So we are in the primary section followed the syllabus. And in fact, the person who forwarded this book is the county director for education.
For education, yeah.
The one who forwarded the book.
I've seen.
So it's updating the syllabus. The way I've said it's a 21st century book. The county codes are there. The county government, the way those changes have been effected by the new constitution.
Okay.
We have done so. The changes in the national government, they are also there. They are
All
also
right.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think allow me to just read the forward, the first paragraph from the County Director of Education. It is a tremendous pleasure to write a forward on this social studies book. The book, Social Studies in a Nutshell, tackles the primary school topics in an outgoing manner, thus making the book content easy to grasp and internalize as a child-centered presentation. Yeah, so this is amazing, man. Now, talking about writing, what are some of the probably the challenges, the kind of hitches that you encounter as a writer?
Challenges. The first one is actually you need to be patient.
Mm.
You need to be very, very patient with writing. It's not something that you just wake up, the way I said the other time, it's not something that you just wake up today and you go tomorrow you have a book. You need to spend long hours behind the computer.
Mm.
And you can see even my eyes right now.
Is that the reason why you're putting on
Yeah, exactly. By the way,
4 eyes?
yeah, I can. Where you can see with 3 meters, naked eye, I cannot see that. So it's a challenge.
Okay.
So you need to spend long hours behind the computer and doing research and all that. And then the other one, maybe it's market, but I don't mean market for this one is not fiction. But if you're writing fiction book,
It's a challenge.
it's a challenge, especially the Kenyan general public.
We
Especially
have diverted from reading. What happened?
and it's a problem. You know, information is power, and that's why you see a lot of youth. Even there is something useful that they can be assisted, but because they are poor in reading, they lack that information.
Yes.
And you find out that maybe even unemployment or some skills they are left out from it. So it's important that the modern youth to go back
To reading.
to reading. And the good thing is that the internet is doing also a good job. We have ebooks and some other platforms where they can also read. If carrying maybe the hard copy is a problem.
Okay.
So it's important the general public to read is very important.
Okay.
Information, I've always said, is power. Is power, and once you are informed, you can do wonders.
Okay.
You can do wonders.
Okay. Now, given your experience in writing, and you have mentioned clearly that fiction might not be, it's slightly fluid,
Yeah, exactly.
Going forward, then are you going to focus on more academic writing, or what's the plan?
No, I'll not focus majorly on the academic. I'll do both.
Okay.
But you see, with the fiction one, if you have not get that platform, I'm trying to build my platform and maybe to become a renowned writer, so that when even I write a fiction one, I can be
People
having a
can.
large But if I start with fiction, it's a challenge at the moment. But I tend to do both, because I've realized also the way these books are being written, at least there are some problem with it. I think I need to come up with a new way of writing to enrich the new or the old way of writing. I think that the old writers, I'm not blaming them, but I think it's as if they are out. Now we need to come up with some better way of doing things, so that we can suit even these kids. These kids are not the same as we were taught.
Yeah, they are entirely different. They are very different.
So that's what I'm telling you. We need a better way, a better approach, so that they can consume something and this content sink into their mind.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. I wanted to ask you about what is the plan in marketing and promoting this book?
Exactly. That's why I told you the other time I'm also an entrepreneur. and this
Because
time,
really, our kids need to grab a copy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been trying to tell people. I've been using some platform, and especially the youth. If you know you are good in marketing, why can't you follow me? I need at least 5 youth in each county.
Yes.
If I can get 5 youth in each county across Kenya, then we can work together. We market this book. We introduce another one.
Okay.
So I'm planning to employ at least 5 youth, give them some small token each month, and a commission per each copy. So if you are a youth out there and you think that you are good in marketing and you feel we can work together, you know, even if you have slaughtered a cow,
Yes.
you cannot tell me that you are going to hide somewhere
and eat the whole of it.
The whole of it alone. It will kill you. So you need to call some neighbors.
Yes.
You share.
Someone will light the fire, the other one will
exactly.
bring water.
And it becomes even more sweeter when
when you are a team.
You are a team.
Okay.
So I'm trying to build that team. I'm grateful right now we are. I'm having a good number of people, at least 10.
Okay.
But if I can get at least 5 in each county, those committed, we can market this book very fast.
Okay.
You know that also the best way of marketing a book is that you ensure it is on the almost everywhere.
It's available.
Yeah, it's
available.
Yeah.
We, ladies and gentlemen, we are speaking with Kennedy Baroka, an author. He has authored this book, Social Studies in a Nutshell, convenient for primary school kids, but also for the general public, especially bringing in the new developments in our constitution, the new structure of government, and the current affairs the way they are. And it's a very resourceful book. It has been forwarded by the County Director of Education, Trans Nzoia County, and published by East ESA Limited. All right. And he's saying that he needs young people to, market this book, and they can get a coin out of it. So if you are a young person out there and you think you can grab this opportunity, please inbox us or just comment on the video, and then we can see how we can get in touch with the author, and you can work together. Yes, haina bei bwana.
So
how much is it going? This book must be very expensive.
No, it's 750. In the first place, it was actually very expensive.
Okay.
Actually, in the first time, it was going to around 2,000 shillings. I remember the deputy governor bought 2 copies at 2,000 at that time. But as time goes, when the time was going on, we actually got blessed us, and we managed to have this economy of scales. So we are producing in large quantities.
Okay, and then the price of production comes down, and then eventually the price of the book has also come down. 750.
750, and we deliver anywhere, anywhere in the planet, not even in
anywhere in the planet. It doesn't matter whether you are. Just order the book and it will be delivered to you. How do people get in touch with you if they wanted to?
So the first place is here in the fireplace.
Yes.
This is the first place actually.
Yes.
And
please comment on the video if you want to get in touch with Ken.
In my social media platform, I'm Kennedy Baroka everywhere.
Okay.
I don't like mixing names.
Okay.
Yes, Kennedy Baroka everywhere. And then maybe my number is 07 12 35 24 64.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you contact me, especially I'm pleading with the youth. Let us not wait for this politician. Politician will never help you. Right now they are waiting to give the youth.
We have been signing BBI like nobody's business.
Leave alone the BBI. What you can pray for that BBI to ensure that we have a conducive environment after 2022 where we can do business. The rest, don't bother.
Okay.
Don't bother. And that's why I'm saying I have a potential of giving a youth 50 bob or even 100 shillings per day, and the politician will give you 50 bob
After
5 years, and they can give you 100 shillings per day.
yes, yes.
So it's better.
Yeah.
So if we can come together as the youth
Mm.
and assist each other, I can be good in writing, but poor in marketing.
True.
So we need to have
work together.
that together so that everybody benefits, mutual benefits, symbiosis relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fireplace. We are speaking with Kennedy Baroka, an author. And please, if you are watching us, follow us on our Facebook page. Is the Fireplace Studios. We are also on Twitter at the Fireplace TV1. We are also on Instagram at the Fireplace. Also, find a minute or two to watch our videos on YouTube, and we will definitely appreciate. Send us feedback. Tell us how you are finding our content, and we will definitely appreciate that. But in the meantime, Bana Kennedy, you are parting shots.
My parting shot is that entrepreneurship is the future. Information is power. The youth out there, sign the BBI, but don't think it's going to solve your problem. It is through entrepreneurship and talent. And I have been emphasizing this in many platforms that I've been. Talent and entrepreneurship is the only solution to our problem. And the way I've said, if you're a youth out there and you feel that you are good in marketing, please come. I will pay you something at the end of the month. And we market the book, we get what we can get, then we write another one,
Yes.
and another one, and another
And
one.
we grow together.
And we grow together.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This has been the Fireplace. Entrepreneurship and talent and skills are the future. I mean, nothing else is going to help us. And we want to appreciate Kennedy Baroka for coming through and helping us to understand the art of writing. And we wish you all the best. The young people, kuna kazi hapa, you know. Yeah, we wish you all the best.
Yeah, you know, if I can manage to employ one person, I feel very satisfied. And I don't know if you have ever tasted the money that it's you yourself make. It is very sweet. You sleep peacefully.
Yes, yes.
Because nobody is going to.
You have bought your own food.
Yeah. So it's
with your own money.
With your own money.
I feel you, bro.
So please come. And by the way, I'm also in the youth office there.
Okay.
I'm in the youth office
in
there.
Kitale.
Yeah, in Kitale. That's also a place that you can get me.
Okay.
Ask the director. I'm always there. If you want also to find me there physically.
Okay.
I'm there, but online, I've said Kennedy Baroka in all platforms.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into the Fireplace Studios. This has been your host, Sanguti. We will be right back with another program. Of course, tomorrow we are bringing you another story of a young person who is doing business on our favorite show of the Market Day. And of course, the Fireplace show, as it is coming back pretty soon. So stay tuned on the Fireplace Studios.